All right, what's going on, everybody? It is March 15th, 2022. Filling up at the local Wawa, $4.06 a gallon for gas. Oil did pull back today. Oil is technically in a bear market. I paid $50. We're gonna see if that even filled up my tank. I don't know. There was something wrong with these pumps out here, so you couldn't just put the card in and get a fill up. I had to go inside and pay. But we're gonna see if this did this even fill up this tank, right? And I had a couple bars left, so I just paid $50. $50 doesn't even fill the tank. You see this? Well, I can't turn it around, but $50 does not even fill the tank up anymore. And I had 2 bars, so this is getting ridiculous. I'm paying like $60 every, damn near every about 10, 12, 13, 14 days, depending on how often I drive, you know, and where else I go. But that is the price of gas in Virginia. Let me know what the prices are in your area. Are you paying $50 for a fill-up, $60 for a fill-up? And I have to drive to work as well, so it's like I need this gas. But oil pulled back. Oil is technically in a bear market from its peaks, but that's okay. You know, that's okay. I think oil is going to pop back up. I think we all know oil is going to pop back up. We had some interesting news today with oil and the yuan. And that news is that Saudi Arabia is considering selling oil to China for Chinese yuan instead of US dollars. And yes, apparently they can just do that, right? They're considering it, right? This is how they release this in the news, because they don't want the dollar to just crash on the news that, oh, you know, Saudi Arabia is going to start accepting yuan for oil. But I think it is a far cry from the, you know, the Petro Yuan. But a lot of people are calling for, you know, oh, this is definitely signaling long term, you know, definitely signaling the decline in the dollar's authority, and that someday instead of the petrodollar, we could be dealing with the Petro Yuan. Let's hope not, right? I know a lot of people call for the, you know, they call for the fall of the dollar. The fall of the dollar would not be a good thing, you know, even though they have essentially, you know, devastated, right? The central banks have devastated how much a dollar is worth. As Americans, we are all better off with the petrodollar. We're all better off with the dollar being the world's reserve currency. If we got to a point in time where the yuan was the world's reserve currency, you know, we may not have as many benefits from that as we do having our dollar being the world's reserve currency. But it is a shame to see what they're doing to the dollar. The rate hikes are not actually going to start, or they're not going to announce them until, you know, officially announce them until tomorrow. I thought it was earlier today, but it's actually tomorrow. The Fed's meeting, and then they're going to, it's the FOMC meeting, then they're going to speak with the press. I think Jerome Powell is going to speak to the press for a while. So that should be interesting. But all that is going on tomorrow. Are they going to raise it, you know, 25 basis points, 50 basis points? What does it really matter? It's not really going to curb inflation. Inflation is the plan. It's always been the plan. The Fed admits they want a 2% inflation rate every single year. They're way past that, right? And these PPI numbers were just absolutely atrocious. You know, a wholesale inflation at pretty much 10%, right? The consumer inflation was at 8%. Wholesale, and that came out a couple weeks ago, or maybe last week. Wholesale inflation is at 10%. So, you know, we can expect for us as consumers a lot more price increases. And this is going to put a lot of pressure with these PPI numbers, going to put a lot of pressure on the wholesalers, which means that, you know, they're going to send the savings down onto us, or should I say, they're going to send the cost of doing business onto us, you know. But at a certain point, you would think that, you know, prices get so high for certain things, whether that's gas or, you know, certain more luxury items, that the demand is just going to fall. So we have to get to pretty extreme prices. But I do think Americans are going to, you know, if they had to, they're going to pay $6 a gallon. They're going to pay $7 a gallon. They'll pay $8 a gallon, right? If I had to, and it took $100 to fill up my tank, you know, if that's what I got to do, I guess I'm going to pay that. Now, $200 to fill up my tank, well, I don't know at that point. You know, but here's the other thing, too. Think about all the money that we're not going to have for other forms of spending, because we're spending so much money on gas, we're spending so much money on food. Stock food, right? I'm stocking food. I'm stocking food as much as I can, you know, whether that's oatmeal, bags of grits, you know, pancake batter, anything like this, because we don't know where the prices are going to go. The olive oil, you know, get your Laconia, get your, you know, get your olive oils, get stuff that's going to last for, you know, 6 months or a year. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys this little update, let you guys know what I'm paying for gas, what gas prices are out here. We'll talk more about the metals tomorrow. I did buy 10 dimes today, which, you know, I had an extra few dollars. I was like, hey, you know, these dollars are just losing more and more value every single day. Let me get some more dimes. Price of silver was down, but instead of paying $2.20 today, I paid $2.25 a dime. So spot price is completely divorced, it appears, from you know, the real price of silver. But in the long run, I think that you know, me stacking silver, I think it is going to pay off in the long run. But we'll talk more about that tomorrow. You guys know, you know, what the deal is. They are going to devastate, you know, they claim they're devastating Russia's economy. Well, you know, they're really devastating our economy too, right? But that's the NWO plan, right? It's not just Russia's economy they're attacking our economy as well. And you can see it in these, you know, inflation indexes. All right, well, I'm going to be out for now. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. The links for all my social media and support mechanisms are in the description. As always, until next time, God bless.